How's it going, my prepper people? I'm the Gemini Prepper. Are you ready to feed your family in a grid down scenario? You have all your preps, you're stocked, you're ready to rock and roll, but have you gone outside and tried to cook food on an open fire? Well, we're gonna get into that today.
This is Gemini Prepper.
How you doing, survivors, aka my prepper people? I'm so happy you can make it back. So let me just give you the premise of this video. The reason that I'm trying to do a cooking challenge in the prepper community is because I haven't seen many videos showing people cooking outside on an open fire. So let me set the tone for you. There's no power whatsoever during this. I didn't use any modern means. I'm not using gas from a grill. I'm not using any electricity whatsoever, and I'm not using any gas from the indoor ranges whatsoever. So basically, we're gonna be prepping everything inside again with no modern means, right? Basically, taking what I have for preps and using that to create breakfast. This will be the breakfast edition of this. So in a couple minutes, I'm gonna be going outside and then be starting up the fire and trying to cook our breakfast. And again, we want to do it now while we still have all the modern means, because we're gonna be more prepared, right, overall, when the grid down scenario happens or shit hits the fan or whatever you guys want to call it. But you'll have some experience in feeding your family and preparing food for your family. So that's the most important thing. So let's go outside. Not so fast. So we're gonna go over the prepping. I use Hungry Jack. It's about $1 at the Dollar Tree. So basically, all you got to do is fill up the water to the line on the carton. Let it sit for 12 minutes, and then I guess it saturates the potatoes. And then you go ahead and drop those into your skillet and cook that normally. I use this because it is part of my prepping. It's part of my preps. So I wanted to make sure I was trying to keep it true to the challenge. So I left that for 12 minutes. Then obviously I cracked some eggs in a bowl. I whipped them, cut up some of the kielbasa that I had. I have some of this frozen in my preps. Threw it inside of a little bowl, covered it with aluminum foil. Put that away. Got all my wood together, cut whatever I needed to, put it in a little garden bag here. And then here you can see that I'm just kind of stuffing that little small, I guess, fire cooking camping device with some wood. Use some matches. Didn't use any type of accelerant or anything like that. Just use some regular matches. Then I basically took a non-stick pan and I was cooking the kielbasa and the hash browns together. And as you can see, there is a nice little fire going. So eventually I had to cover the hash browns because I felt like some of the heat was escaping. You can see me here. They're starting to burn up. It's starting to crisp up the hash browns and, kind of make the kielbasa also cooked as well. But I still had to cover it. And that's, I think, is the biggest thing, is using this nonstick pan, is the escape of heat that was happening was really the problem. I tried different things, tried to put more wood inside, but here I had to switch over to a cast iron pan. It was taking way too long to cook the eggs. Next time I'm probably going to use this with a similar setup like this with a Dutch oven, but the end product came out to be this. We had a nice little breakfast, me and my girlfriend. It was great. What is going on, my prepper people? Some take backs. I was outside for a little while trying to do this prepper cooking challenge off the grid or grid down scenario challenge. And what did I learn? Cast iron is king, okay? Using those non-stick pans outside, especially with that smaller cooking device that I was using, wasn't able to maintain the heat. Switch over the cast iron. My camera did die, so I wasn't able to catch that. I'm indoors now. I'm able to charge my phone. But yeah, takeaway, cast iron is king. You're gonna have a lot more heat retention with the cast iron. The eggs cooked a lot faster with the cast iron as well too. So I can tell you that if I had to do this every single day, being somebody who loves to cook, it definitely is an eye-opener, especially since it's 30 degrees outside and it's freezing. And yeah, the whole experience is great. And I definitely want you guys to do this. TJ Preps, I challenge you to the Prepper off-grid, what was it? Prepper, I don't know what to call it. Comment down below what we should call this challenge. Is it the grid down cooking challenge maybe? But yes, thank you for all my prepper people, aka survivors. Like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time.